EU intensifies crackdown on big tech. Key actions of 2025: European regulators are aggressively enforcing new digital laws to curb the dominance of major technology companies and protect consumer rights. The European Union has emerged as a global leader in tech regulation, deploying landmark legislation including the AI Act, Digital Services Act, DSA, and Digital Markets Act, DMA, to level the playing field for businesses and empower users. Here's a breakdown of the most significant regulatory actions taken against tech giants like Amazon, Apple, Google, Meta, and Microsoft throughout 2025. Google under investigation for AI training practices on December 9th. The European Commission launched a formal antitrust investigation into Google's use of online content to train its artificial intelligence, AI, models. The central concern is whether Google scrapes web publisher content without proper compensation or opt-out options. Why it matters. Websites rely on ad revenue and search engine traffic. If Google uses their content without fair compensation, it undermines their business models. The investigation extends to YouTube, with questions raised about whether Google trains its AI using video content without creator consent. Google disputes these concerns, claiming the investigation risks stifling innovation. Record €2.95 billion fine for Google's digital ad dominance just months before the AI probe. The EU slapped Google with a €2.95 billion fine in September for illegally favoring its own digital advertising services. This marks the fourth antitrust penalty against Google in the last decade. EU Competition Commissioner Teresa Ribera stated that Google must come forward with a serious remedy to address conflicts of interest or face further penalties. The US government, under President Trump, condemned the fine as discriminatory and threatened retaliatory tariffs against countries with strict digital regulations. Meta grants EU users choice on personalized ads under pressure from the EU. Meta agreed on December 8th to give European users a choice. Either share their data for fully personalized ads or share less data for limited personalization. This is a first for Meta's platforms, Facebook and Instagram, and complies with the DMA. The new settings will be available starting in January 2026, giving users more control over their data and advertising experience. X fined €120 million for transparency failures. The EU imposed a €120 million fine on Elon Musk's X, formerly Twitter, for violating the DSA's transparency rules. The first fine issued under the DSA. It cited deceptive use of verified checkmarks, lack of transparency in advertising, and failure to provide public data for research. Musk responded by calling for the EU to be abolished and blocked the Commission from advertising on X's ongoing investigations concern illegal content handling and algorithmic recommendations. Apple and Meta fined €500 million and €200 million under DMA in April. Apple and Meta were fined a combined €700 million for breaching DMA rules. Apple was penalized for restricting app developer communication with consumers, while Meta was fined for forcing users to either pay or surrender their data for personalized ads. Both companies criticized the EU's decision, arguing it imposes unfair burdens on their business models. Meta's chief global affairs officer called it a multi-billion-dollar tariff. EU regulators stand firm despite criticism from the US and tech companies. EU officials remain resolute in enforcing their digital regulations. Commissioner Ribera emphasized that the EU deserves respect and will not compromise its commitment to fair digital markets. The EU's aggressive enforcement signals a long-term shift in the global balance of power between regulators and big tech. The fines and investigations demonstrate a willingness to challenge established practices, setting a precedent for stricter oversight of digital giants worldwide.